So we're off to Warhammer Thursdays again. Playing against Graham. We're doing an army swap, 2,000 points. He's playing with my vampire counts, and I'm playing with his Lizardmen. Graham, do you want to go over what the list is?
So you got a Slan with the signature spells, channeling on 5s with 3 dice. Level 1 Beast and just a Cowboy with Great Weapon, Dawnstone. You got a regular Stegodon, a couple packs of Skink Skirmishers, a big pack of Saurus, a Bastiladon with the Solar Engine. You're going to have to use your imagination for that one, and Pterodons and some Crocscurs. A couple Salamanders.
And 2 Sallies. Alright, and then what Graham's using today is unit of zombies, 1 Terrorgeist, unit of 30 skeletons, big unit of Graveguard with a level 4 Necro, a level 1 Death, and a White King VSB. Another unit of zombies right in front of it. Oh, sorry, the level 1 Death Wizard is in the skeletons. And a second Terrorgeist. So we're going to roll off to see who goes first, and we're just playing Battle Line. Alright, so I moved up my Slan to get into 18-inch range to scream at his, to do the death snipe at his level 1. He Dispel Scrolled it, and then I went for the big Shem's Burning Gaze on his Terrorgeist, and I failed by 3, casting of 3. So, shooting phase. Giant Bow goes for the Terrorgeist, poison hits, he gets a 6 regen. So that's the end of Lizardmen turn 1. Going off to Vampire Counts turn 1. Alright, so we just finished Vampire Counts turn 1. He had no charges, he just moved his army up as is. Skeletons behind the building. The magic phase, he tried to do Van Hels's dance on his skeletons to give him the building. I dispelled it. He tried a Spirit Leech on my Bastiladon and failed to cast. And then he did a Gaze in the Gash on him, doing 1 wound. And his Scream killed 7 skinks out of that unit, and I'm sticking around. So we're off to Lizardmen turn 2. Alright, so we just finished Lizardmen turn 2, had no charges. All the characters left those 2 skinks to their own devices and joined into this source block, except for he's off by himself. Bastiladon moved forward, Salamanders moved forward, Skinks went for heroic Javelin Hunt, and the Pterodons are joining them. Crocsagores moved up. Stegodon staying where he is, and my stupid dude moved forward, not stupid. My 2 skinks jumped in this building, and that was it for movements. In the magic phase, I rolled 3 dice, and then channeled 2 more, so it was a good magic phase for me. The Spirit Leech down his Terrorgeist, doing 9 wounds. I got no dice back from Spirit Leech, and then he dispelled my attempt at Ice Shard Blizzard on those skeletons. Shooting phase, my skinks over here did 2 wounds to that Terrorgeist, and the Stegodon missed over here, and the Salamanders both misfired and both ate Skink Crew, like sons of bitches. So we are off to Vampire Counts turn 2.
Or I can bring up the Great Weapon.
Alright, so we just finished Vampire Counts turn 2. Skeletons charged on the Bastiladon. Zombies charged in at my Salamander here. He fled. He then charged at my other Salamander. He fled. And his zombies charged the Crocsagores over here. Terrorgeist flew out of the forest to try and get closer to his general to heal. He's still too far away. So these skeletons jumped into this building, and the zombies failed to charge, so they just moved up. In the magic phase, he cast Curse of the Years irresistibly on this unit, killing off 5 Saurus and only killing 2 of his Graveguard with a small detonation.
And I lost the Dispel dice.
Oh, and he lost his 1 last dice.
Very important.
And in shooting, he did 5 wounds with the Terrorgeist of Screams. In combat, the zombies did nothing, and the Crocsagores won by 1. And over here, the Bastiladon lost by 2, but stayed around and then casted the Reform to turn around. So we're off to Lizardmen turn 3. Alright, my turn. Lizardmen turn 3. Charges were my character charged at those zombies, and that was it for charges. Pterodons move forward, drop rocks on the Terrorgeist, only doing 1 wound. No, didn't. Yeah, 1 wound. And then the barrage of skink javelins did 3 wounds that killed the Terrorgeist. And in Magic, nothing happened. I dispelled Curse of the Years. And my Slan came out of the unit so the swords can move up to block. And both of my Salamanders rallied. He wounded my Bastildon again. He did another wound to it, so it's got 2 left. I lost by 2, but I'm sticking around. And those 2 dudes with the blowpipes killed 1 zombie. And we're off to Vampire Count's turn 3. Alright, so we just finished Lizardman turn 3. He had his charges were zombies into my Saurus, and that was it. Magic phase saw nothing. He got my scroll out, but the zombies are still around, and Bastildon won. He did another wound to it. I can't make a 2-up armor save to save my life. And we're off to Lizardman turn 4. So we just finished Lizardman turn 4. Just change the dice. My charges were nothing. I didn't charge with anything. Salamanders move forward. Slan and the Skink Priest are hiding behind here. Croxagores move forward. Other dude on his little cold one moved forward. Pterodons flew up here. Skinks ran up. Stegodon finally came off of its perch. In the magic phase, I did nothing. I killed 2 Graveguard with a fireball, and everything else got dispelled. In the shooting phase, though, the Salamanders did work, killing 13 Graveguard?
10.
Well, combined.
No, you got 12 and I saved 2.
12, okay. And then those Pterodons, like, as you can see, there are...
Oh, that was 1. Yeah, the second guy killed
15 Graveguard have died to shooting of all of the death of 1,000 paper cuts. I believe even one of the guys, the blowpipe guys in this building did some wounds to him.
They got one.
Over here, I only killed like 2 skeletons with shooting. And in combat, I lost again, but I actually made an armor save, so my Bastildon is staying around for another day. And I blew up the zombies. So we're off to Vampire Count's turn 4.
And flaming.
So we just finished Vampire Count's turn 4. Graveguard charged into the Saurus, and Skeletons charged the Croxagores. Croxagores lost, and I fled, and he couldn't catch me. And over here, I lost, but I'm still steadfast, so I'm sticking around.
And I did bring some back.
Yeah, so this general took a wound. I killed like 2 Graveguard, and over here I won combat by 1. So we were off to Lizardman turn 5. Alright, so we just finished Lizardman turn 5. My cold one and the Pterodons charged into the rear of the Graveguard. Stegodon came flying down the hill into some skeletons. Croxagore rallied. And Magic Phase saw a -3 to his weapon skill and nothing else. In combat, I ended up winning by 8, and they crumbled a lot. All he's got left is 2 Graveguard, the standard and the champion. And then all of his characters have 1 wound left. And we're off to Lizardman turn 5. So we just finished Vampire Count's turn 5. He rolled for, we got up to the magic phase. Oh, Skeleton charged in the flank of the Salamander, got up to the magic phase, and then he rolled a 2 and a 1. So he went to cast 1 12-inch bubble heal and failed to cast it. So then we just called it then. So victory to the Lizardmen, and I hope you guys enjoyed the game.